ladies and gentlemen, my simple question to you is who is behind this GMO food? Who is behind this GMO maize? That's my question to you today, because you've seen a lot of drama, like the Senate rejecting the importation of this GMO maize. Actually, both the opposition and both the senators from opposition and those from Ruto's side, the government, have come together, and of course they are now speaking in one voice. They're saying no to GMO, and not to say and of course, let me add and by saying Moses Kuria is now in trouble. Moses Kuria is now someone, his future as the CS for trade is now uncertain, because he is going to be impeached according to the leaders. Before we go to that, take a time, of course, to receive my greetings, and it's my hope that you're doing well wherever you are. Now, Moses Kuria's utterances, as of late, angered the public. Actually, there was a time he said some disturbing things that, of course, don't go well with Kenyans. Last week, he said that he acknowledges the fact that GMO is dangerous and, of course, will lead to death in Kenya. He said that. But, of course, his argument was that people are dying in Kenya every day. There are a lot of things that causes death in Kenya. So there's no big deal adding GMO to the list. Now, that's a whole CS talking. Of course, this did not go well even with the president himself. I believe whatever he was at the time, he was offended. Because how do you say that in public? It's like he was trying to show Kenyans that we as the government, we know this thing will kill you guys, but let us bring it. Because after all, you guys are dying every day. That was the message behind it. So today, Moses Kuria has found himself in hot soup. Why? Because MPs have ganged up against him and they want to eject him out of the office. They want to impeach him. Yeah. Let me quote what is being said. David Kosing, Pokot South Member of Parliament, says that MPs to collect signatures from tomorrow seeking to impeach trade CS Moses Kuria over the decision to allow importation of GMO maize. Moses Kuria allowed the importation of over 10 million bags of GMO maize in the country, and of course this was never gazetted. It was like they were being sneaked in, and of course this is against the law. And MPs from UDA, they are ganging up and they want to impeach him. So the question is, who really wants to impeach Moses Kuria? Is it the president? Because David Kosing is from UDA. So anyway, that's what's happening. So Moses Kuria, I think he needs to sober up. That's what I'm gonna say, because you need to know how to address the public, and of course, being a CS is not a joke. You need to know how to carry yourself. Yeah, you don't need to know how to carry out yourself. That's the reality. So again, today, Chiragai Nandi Senator Samson Chiragai also castigated this issue of GMO. Actually, the whole Senate today rejected this issue, and actually they told the president not to ignore this issue, to reject this issue until Kenya is prepared enough to have GMO in the country. Let me quote what Samson Chiragai said. It seems that the cartels are now back in the business, and this time they appear aggressive, more ruthless in this season, even on the GMO issue. We don't need to rush until we have proper laws, policies, rules, and regulations to govern the use of and importation of GMO. It's true. Yeah, I think that's a very strong statement. Kenya don't need to rush. Actually, there has to be laws, of course, to govern, the importation and of course the consumption, because doctors have been saying that GMO is so dangerous, and of course will harm Kenyan. GMO is cancerous. That's what the doctors said. So of course, this is something that I think needs to be considered, needs to be not be taken lightly. So the question is, who is behind GMO? Raila has been saying that Ruto is the one who is doing business with Americans. Remember very well, after the elections, Raila said that Americans aided Ruto's presidency, okay, for business. In return, Ruto was going to allow them to bring GMO to the country, and that's what we are seeing. Maybe Raila had a point, because now Americans are, right now, Bill Gates was there, and of course, experts say that Bill Gates came just to to conduct the business, to finalize on the agreement about GMO and Kenya. So the question is Ruto selling the country? Yeah, is he selling the country? Because I remember there's a lawyer who said that Ruto is selling the country in expense of Kenyans' lives. Is it true? Is the president risking Kenyans' life? That's the question I pose to you, my viewer. Do you think the president is risking Kenyan lives? Okay? Do you think GMO is harmful? Do you think GMO will help Kenyans? Tell me in the comment section. I'll have to hear it from you guys. That's all. Take a time to subscribe. I'll meet you next time. Thank you.